Supercar Sizzler as it lights up. Clutches dropped and away we go, and it's a nice start by both off the front row. There's nothing in it. They are millimetres apart. Mark Winterbottom drops in behind there in third spot, searching for a gap. He's made a very good start. In fact, he's passed Percat down the inside. The 2 leaders will go side by side through turn 1. Who's going to pop out the other side with space here? There is nothing in it. Brock is hanging on, trying to get that nose up on the inside when they get to turn 5. James wants to make an argument of it. He closes off the air gap and he prevails in the lead of turn 5.
That was a 220km/h, unbelievable save there by Brock Feeney. They bopped through the right and left over the top of the rise, and he gathered it up. They could have had a huge shut, but they did not make significant contact. It was just a little bump, unsettled the car and gathered it up. Well done.
And great respect towards each other. They gave each other racing room, and that was a great display. 5 seconds covers all of those cars to this point on lap 1, off the standing start. Jack LeBrock in the tyre power entry. Good, clean opening lap, hard racing, and a great exchange between Golding and Feeney. 1/3 of a second the margin as they cross the line.
Our reigning champion, Brodie Kostecki, not even firing off the line in this one. Brodie, run us through what went on with your car, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately this weekend it's just been plagued with problems. So we've had this problem the whole weekend, just with the engine, not feeling quite right, and I went to leave the pits and put the clutch in, ready to take off, and just the lights went out. So was able to make the out lap, but was trying to stall all the time, and we're not quite sure what it is. It's we think it's electrical, but yeah, we'll just have to see.
Austin's made ground. He's up 5 spots. We're focused on him as he tries to plunge down the inside of Will Davison. I think he made it work, and here's a change for the lead. Feeney to the lead at turn 6. Mark Winterbottom runs with him. All of a sudden, Golding's gone from 1 to 3 in a heartbeat.
Now this is the replay. Down there, and he battled to get it stopped.
Brock actually ended up at one point a little bit on the grass. Here's the replay here. So the gap was there. He's had to use a bit of the grass, and there's some secondary contact in the middle of the corner, but that holding up James high and wide there was enough for Mark Winterbottom to squeeze in underneath and grab second place. James Golding in third now, having started from the pole, and Cooper Murray unfortunately off the road down here at turn 1.
And looking at where he's gone, I wouldn't be surprised if there was another car involved in that. So as he come down into there, that's exactly right. So that was Jackson Evans, who's made contact with the back of the Super Cheap Auto Camaro as the wild card.
Nice, a long way to go.
This is the lock-up. We spoke about how difficult it is down here under brakes, and you could just see there as the car was just going out of the first shot, the left-hand front wheel was locked and couldn't get it unlocked, and as a consequence, dribbled off the edge of the road.
It's costly when that happens down there. He was in a decent position too.
He was.
Oh, here we go. Chaz Mostert, and the march continues. He's already up 8 spots. He might make it 9 if he can do something here with Thomas Randall. He's going to throw it down the inside.
He does.
Successfully.
Nice
That's
move.
up 9 spots now for Chaz. He had to use plenty of road on exit. But for Thomas now, even though it's promising, diminishing returns on the outside when you're down here at the hairpin. He's coming in on a lap 16. Looks like they do all 4. Yes. This also gives us a little bit of a clue as to how other people may play the game today. But that car number 25, Mobile Optus entry, is up into the top 10 now. Nice job for Tim Slade. Pit stop was slick and straightforward. The Golding, Percat, Di Pasquale all in.
Hold, go.
Oh, that's costly. That's costly, having to hold Courtney in as well.
Wait. First, go.
Well, he got it back, didn't he?
Yep. So he's lost ground versus the cars in front, but he's also been able to jump Percat because Percat was in front of him before the stops.
He's trying to rectify that as we speak. So we're hunting all over the road here for both David and for Nick. And I was about to say, he's got the nose up there. Problem is, it's very difficult to make that stick coming out the other side. Looks like he's got a bit of pace at the moment though, Percat. Can he fire it down the inside? Reynolds is a wake up and covers that opportunity. And here he is, about to hit the spot. There's Waters in the background.
He had no choice but two tyres.
They just did rears, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. He had no choice. So we were talking about before being able to get the gap. He had an 8-second gap really to the field prior, but with an overcut to Winterbottom, the number that you said earlier, he had no choice.
Everybody's done their compulsory stop now. There has been some slight reshuffling of the order. We're looking at some lively battles in this field. This is the back end of the top 10. Check it out. Chaz Mostert's been making solid ground all afternoon, but wow, he is tangled up big time here with Anton Di Pasquale coming out of the hairpin. Cam Waters mixed up in this as well, who's only freshly stopped with that Monster Energy car, so he's going to have some grip up his sleeve there at the moment. Our race leader is Brock Feeney. He's got 1.6 seconds over Mark Winterbottom, so that margin crushing after they've just taken their stop. Here's Waters, and he's tagged ADP, so he's given Di Pasquale a little touch up at the final corner. Watch this on the replay. So it's all going on here. In the foreground, you've got Payne. Then there's a cross-up tangle between Chaz Mostert and Anton Di Pasquale with fresh rubber on the back of this car that we're riding with here. And Cam Waters trying to figure out a way to make profit out of all of this. And that was an awkward moment where cars were pointing in the wrong direction. And this is the final corner. And he may end up having to pay an invoice for that one, Cam Waters. We'll see. They'll have a look at it, no doubt. These guys are in 12th and 13th at the
Race
moment.
control, attention all teams. The stewards have imposed a 5-second time penalty to car 6 for a driving infringement.
5 seconds for Cam Waters for, excuse me, for touching car 11 down there in that final corner at turn 14. Check out position number 9. Mostert is up 13 positions. There's Waters on Stanaway, and that move's already done before they've turned in. So he's well able to outbrake him there. Remember, he's got some fresher tyres on that car that helps the cause. Now, Feeney, as he did in the first stint, he's just opening that margin ever so gently. And oh, here we go. It has ended in tears, Courtney and Randall down here at turn 5. Tyres off the rim.
Yeah, mate, we'll box for memories.
They were battling prior to this pretty vigorously, and Thomas has got up the inside and climbed over. They've interlocked, and I think when I saw the car departing, here we go, here's the replay from onboard. He gets well up there, but then I think they've just locked together.
But isn't the rear wing jammed in behind the... It is, yeah, the rear wing was jammed in behind the sort of filler area. It's not the filler area of this location because it's an anti-clockwise racetrack, but this is out of control. And straight down the inside goes Mostert. What a drive. What a performance today.
That's the tyre off the Randall entry. That was awkward. We've seen a couple of wheel interlocks so far this season, and then off Thomas goes on his way. Now, James Courtney had to come in. They're going to go back out together and resume the punch-on. On the car, there is Chaz. Have a look back at the totem. 15-spot gain to 7th. That's remarkable. Not an easy thing to do in a supercar field. Big key to the strategy for tomorrow. Nick leaves some space here. He knows he's a shot duck at turn 6, former teammates, and that's just another easy beat there. Mostert up into position number 6. He's up 16 spots in race 11 this afternoon. Nice solid 5th here at the moment. Who's in strife down here? Tim Slade.
Yep.
Some ugly some dust down there, but didn't fully understand why. So here's Anton sneaking down the inside and on Tim Slade, a little bit of contact. Both of them were running out of road down there.
Okay, 5 to go, have a think. You still time
6
to call
laps
going at
remaining.
the end, 5 to go.
Event 5, Repco Supercars Championship, race 11 of 24 this year, and no further action in the battle between James Courtney and Thomas Randall in the moment that they had at turn 7. But an amazing performance so far by Chaz Mostert, up now into position number 6, which is a 16 position gain from 22nd on the grid. It's been extraordinary, and he is threatening to go even further up the road, as you can see, passing Reynolds now up into 5th and continuing the march forward. It is amazing. What has been evident is we're witnessing a beautiful drive from Brock Feeney today. No errors, calm control. He's been hard on himself in recent races for not delivering what he expects of himself. He's got his mojo back today, but what a great battle this is, and it's far from resolved at the moment. It's 8.1 seconds, Feeney over Winterbottom. That's done and dusted. Points are going to be in the bag for Brock, but can Chaz Mostert climb over James Golding? James is going to do everything in his power to stop that from happening. It looks like Winterbottom Brown has resolved, so this is the remaining question. Checkered flag is now out, and it is race victory number 4 in 2024 for Brock Feeney at the top end. He's done a beautiful job for max points. Mark Winterbottom's done a brilliant job today as well, and so has Will Brown to climb up strategically. But how about the battle further beyond? 4th and 5th is not quite yet resolved. It is going to fall in favour of James Golding over Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. And Chaz, that is a ripping drive this afternoon. And well done to Brock.
Brock Feeney was able to minimise all the mistakes. Really nice pit stop by the Red Bull Airpole racing team right at the end. 2 tyres in the back of that car, and was able to dominate by 8.6 seconds to Mark Winterbottom.
Confirmation of the results. Across the top 10, 20 seconds the spread in the end, and 8 seconds. So almost half of that, the margin between 1st and 2nd. Beautiful drive by Brock Feeney.